Hey guys, so I participated in my very first Twitter chat, and here are some screenshots of how it went down. It started out with the person just kind of greeting everyone, and so we started out saying our name and our location and whatnot. And people were replying, and then this was our question number one. She wrote, sometimes vulnerability can have a negative connotation. Let's define it positively instead. And so my answer to that was this one here. And I said, vulnerability is a sign of strength. As a teacher, I can't say, come be yourself here and rest if I am not able to do so myself. Another question that she had was, that was a reply that I liked. But the next question was, someone we know well said, be a vulnerable learner to become a better leader. And what does that mean? So I really did have to think about that for a minute, but I also saw some replies that kind of inspired me. This one said, we need to show our blind spots as learners to trust on a team. As leaders, we need to put ourselves out there and show that we are still learning and making mistakes. Another one said, being willing to make mistakes and share those mistakes with colleagues. Do not hide in your classroom and do not share what you are doing in fear of ridicule and humiliation. And I really enjoyed that one, especially as becoming a new teacher and just having that picture in my head of that I might be scared. So I wrote, we must be open to failure and mistakes if we want to grow. How can one be an effective leader if they are not constantly growing? And then the last question she wrote was about roles of teacher leaders, and one of them being a catalyst for change, and how is being a catalyst for change vulnerable? And my response is that change is scary at first to most people. They don't want to hear it. Being a catalyst for change involves taking the risk of people not agreeing with you. And then I also retweeted this because I really liked that phrase of that it can be lonely, and people don't always like change at first and like what you're doing and what you're standing for until they get it, and so being okay with that being lonely was a cool thought to me. So overall, I think a Twitter chat was very successful and very fun to kind of learn and discover, and I'll probably be participating in more now that I know how they go.